It's Sunday, March 10th, 2024. Thanks for being here today. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. We have a few things to talk about today. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification down below so that you are alerted when the newest videos drop. I'm going to get right into it. This first article coming from CBS News that I was reading over the weekend, very disturbing. And it's another reminder to you, to me, the evil that is running rampant in this world, the evil running rampant right here in our own country. We are no doubt in spiritual warfare, good versus evil. And, you know, some people may not believe in God, but I'm here to tell you, as clear as the grass is green today, there is good, there is evil. And reading this article today from CBS News, actually came out over the weekend, but I was reading this today. Dog doused in gasoline, lit on fire in backyard of Phoenix home. Absolutely disturbing. This is so sadistic, so evil that a human being could do this. It is absolutely shocking. And again, it is another reminder of, to me, spiritual warfare. When you have such evil people, and if they could do this to an animal, I guarantee you they have no problem doing this to a human being. Police right now looking for the suspect. It happened at 5:30 a.m. On Tuesday at a home near 27th Avenue and Van Buren Street. This piece of garbage, and I have a lot of other names I could use, but I don't want this video to be taken down. While this family, the owner, whoever was at work, I don't think they were home. I think they were already at work. They or this person, we don't know if it was more than one person, but they doused this dog. It was part pit bull, part mastiff, with gasoline, and then lit him on fire. Wow. He was sleeping, it says here, peacefully on his mattress in the backyard, not bugging anybody. Dog's name was Duke, by the way. Rest in peace, Duke. 16 years old. This is how Duke goes out at 16 years old, trying to live his life out, not bugging nobody. By all accounts, they said the dog was very nice, loved all the kids in the neighborhood. I think he went on a couple cross-country trips. Stella McPhee rescued him. The owner of this dog rescued this dog 12 years ago. She said everybody liked him. He was super friendly. It almost brings tear to your eyes to think the pain and agony that this dog Duke went through. 16 years old, just wanted to live his life out. And just think about the pain that this family is in, that maybe the neighbors are in, to think that this happened in their neighborhood to such a nice animal. It says here, the Arizona Humane Society said animal cruelty crises are on the rise. Anyone with info, you could be a silent witness. Call this number if you know anything about this. And I know it's a long shot, but I want to put it out there. I want to do something good today. If you know anything about this, you can call this number, 480-948-6377. There's a $1,000 reward. If there's a GoFundMe or anything, I will be one of the first persons to donate a couple dollars if this family needs some help. But this is absolutely disgusting. And if this happened to one of my animals, I would probably be in prison right now for murder. And I mean, that's just the way it is. If I would probably be in prison for murder right now. Not even a probably, I would be. This is absolutely evil. Absolutely evil. And again, the spiritual warfare that we're seeing here in America now, attacks. And so rest in peace, Duke. I want to put that out there. Call that number if you know anything. Shocking. But here's another article just reinforcing where we're at today. Attacks on churches are up 800%, but that is only a small preview of what is coming in 2024. You know, again, it just seems like anything good is being attacked. Anything innocent is being attacked. You just see nice people being assaulted daily, animals being abused and doused with gasoline. Now, churches being attacked. You know, if you go to a church, I hope your church has security. And if your church does not have security, they are asking for trouble. I would not even go to a church without security at this point. But here we are, that now a church is not even a safe place. It is now a target. And think about what's happening politically and what we're going to see probably fester even more in 2024. And if a certain individual wins, you can imagine that these numbers are probably going to go up even higher. So we're seeing innocent people being attacked, innocent animals being attacked, churches being attacked. We're seeing good, ladies and gentlemen, being attacked. And you need to be walking close to God. You need to be training. You need to be making sure that you have defensive skills, that you're hitting your jiu-jitsu classes, your boxing classes, you're at the range, and that you're ready to deal with evil. And if you're not, again, you're going to resort back to your training, which is nothing, wetting your pants. You can tell me how many dumbbells you can pick up. You can tell me how many jumping jacks you can do. If you cannot defend yourself, and you come across this type of evil, you're going to be a victim. Here's another one. U.S. sheriffs are reportedly told at another sheriff's convention to prepare for a Gaza-style attack in their communities. Again, this is now the sheriff's department, again, warning all of us to be preparing for the likelihood of events breaking loose in our country, events that we thought were only possible in the Middle East, now coming here to the United States of America. And so I think this weekend, everybody should be asking themselves a question: what are you doing? Are you preparing in any way? Are you becoming a stronger person, a more skillful person, a more tactical person, a more aware person? If you're not, you will just be a victim. And I know everybody says it'll never happen to me until it does. Crime is absolutely surging out of control in this country, and it is going to continue. And we're going to see, in my opinion, and many of the sheriff's opinions, and Christopher Wray from the FBI, his opinion, also warning people that, hey, we're seeing major red flags here. We're getting a lot of reports, and things are escalating. It's a matter of time, not if, but when something happens. So what are you going to do if you're in that area, if you're ever in that situation and something happens? You got to have options, ladies and gentlemen. You got to put odds in your favor to survive, to have some sort of skill, some type of training to be able to survive these type of events. Don't be a sitting duck. Here's another one. As we get more back into the economy here, buy now, pay later goes from niche to normal as young people use it for daily essentials. All I can say is wow. So people are using buy now, pay later for vacations. They're using it to buy groceries. Younger buy now, pay later users are buying literally everything with this. Travel tickets with buy now, pay later plans are up 1,430%. Outdoor living, such as outdoor furniture, buy now, pay later, it's up 388%. Lighter fluid, of all things, up 310%. Garbage bags, up 182%. Gift cards, up 117%. Pants, up 15%. Makeup, up 70%. People are financing, ladies and gentlemen, they're financing garbage bags. They're financing makeup. They're financing lighter fluid. They're financing their trips to Cabo with installment payments. This is not a normal economy. And if you're thinking, if this is the strategy that you're using to survive an economic collapse, you're going to be absolutely destroyed. Do not do what these people are doing. They are setting themselves up to lose, just like the people out there who refuse to learn skills, tactics, training, learning to defend themselves. They are setting themselves up to lose. Again, this is spiritual warfare, good versus evil, and this is financial warfare. You're watching the middle class get annihilated. And if you're not thinking outside of the box, if you're not doing something to protect yourself financially, if you're not paying down the debts, you're not buying assets, you're setting yourself up to be destroyed. Here's another one. Most dangerous neighborhoods in America. Crime has increased by 50% in recent years. People fear now more than ever that they could be killed right in their city. It's a scary time. It's a scary time. And think about not just the crime that we produce right here in America. Think about the crime that we're importing from all over the world. You know, 100 years ago, probably even less than that, most people didn't even lock their doors. They didn't have to. But wow, has America changed. Here's some of the cities in the article. Midtown, Edmondson, Baltimore, Maryland. You have a 7.7% chance of being a victim of a crime. Devington, Indianapolis, Indiana, you have a 7% chance of being a victim of a crime. Lakeview Heights, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 7.2% chance that you could be the victim of a crime. Oak Park, Northwest Kansas City, Missouri, 7.1%. Easterwood, Baltimore, Maryland, 7%. North Indianapolis, Indiana, you have a 6.9% chance of being the victim of a crime. And East Parkview, Monroe, Louisiana, a 6.8% chance. And the last one, Oxana in Anniston, Alabama, you have a 6.7% chance of being the victim of a crime. These are staggering numbers. And we're supposedly a first world nation, but we're really seeing third world crime now in America as America falls into being a third world nation. Really, really sad. I never thought as a kid I would ever see America decay this bad or this fast. Here's another one. Why economists are warning of another U.S. banking crisis. I don't know about you, but a lot of people on a lot of videos have been forecasting something to happen in March. And I don't know what that is. I'm not big on predictions, but a lot of people are saying keep your eyes on March, keep your eyes open for March. It says a major scheme to prop up the U.S. banking system is ending. March 11, 2024, the U.S. Central Bank, the Federal Reserve, will end the BTFP, which is the Bank Team Funding Program, a year after it began in response to the failures of regional banks, Signature, Silvergate, and Silicon Valley. The banks were brought down by customers withdrawing deposits en masse, both because many were tech or crypto businesses that needed money to cover losses, and because there were better savings rates available elsewhere. The BTFP stopped the panic by allowing U.S. banks to borrow from the central bank using their bonds as collateral. The closure of the BTFP won't lead, it says here, to more bank collapses, but likely it will lead to banking borrowing costs increasing, meaning profit margins will fall. Expect higher lending rates, expect less credit to be available to customers, potentially weakening the economy even more. So that should be pretty interesting because tomorrow is March 11th when this goes into effect. Very interesting. So it's anybody's call, but to think that we're not going to see some major events unfold here very, very soon, you're living under a rock. So I just wanted to touch base a little bit on some of the things that I was reading over the weekend. Feel free to comment down below on any of this, but keep yourself safe. There's some really bad actors out there. Situational awareness is absolutely free. I advise that everybody uses it and exercises it daily. Too many people walking around like zombies with their eyes on a phone all day, not paying attention to their environment. And so there's so much crime even out here in the desert that's been taking place. Yesterday, I drove by a restaurant, John's, in Palm Desert, right off 111, very close to El Paseo, and their side door, glass door, had been broken. They had been broken into. So here we go with another burglary with another establishment here in the desert. It's happening literally daily. We read some of these neighborhood posts in our area, and there's a lot of people being broken into, even while they're home. And so you got to be really, really careful. A lot of people feel like, they're at home, they're safe, and that's the way it should be. Unfortunately, that's not how it is anymore. You could be at home and somebody just pushes your slider open or just walks through your front door. Be careful. Be really, really careful. Know how to take care of business, ladies and gentlemen. Know how to handle yourselves. It's nice to have cameras. It's nice to have an alarm system. But if that gets breached, you're on your own. You are on your own. And I think this is probably the most important time in U.S. history to have defensive skills and know how to handle yourself, and just have that confidence and that ability that if something goes down, that you can at least buy some time, maybe get away, get to your phone, call law enforcement, whatever. But if law enforcement's not going to be there in 5, 10, 15, maybe an hour, depending where you live, you're on your own. Your family's on their own. So it is your duty to protect your family. So this is not the time to be sitting on the couch. This is not the time to be hoping that nothing bad's going to happen. This is the time to be training, to be preparing, to be getting your personal economy, your banking situation in control, your spending in control, your debts paid off. This is the time to be doing it. We are heading into the biggest economic collapse, not just that America has seen, but the world has seen. Don't take this lightly. A lot of people now are beginning to realize that something's wrong, and they're not laughing any longer. They know something's up because they're looking at their bank accounts. They're looking at their retirement accounts. They're looking, what's going out versus what's coming in. And there's a lot more going out. And people now are beginning to realize they're broke and they don't know how to get out of this mess. They're not prepared to get out of this mess because, let's face it, when you pump $7 trillion into the economy, people had a big party. They enjoyed it. They loved staying at home, not work and getting free money. Well, now it's over. And a lot of people took the bait, and now they have nothing but debt. And these are going to be the victims. And unfortunately, it is too late for millions of people. And I hate to say that. It is too late for millions of people for what's coming. They are completely unprepared. It is too late for them to prepare. Why? Because they have too much debt and they're broke. They don't have skills. They don't have assets. They have debt. Debt's a huge killer. Be safe out there. God bless every one of you. Thanks for tuning in today. Please like, share, subscribe. And just look after your family. Look after your pets. And make sure you're protecting them from evil. Man, that is just a horrific story coming out of Arizona. My heart goes out. Let's pray for this family tonight. Say a little prayer for them. Could you imagine coming home to one of your dogs being burned alive? I mean, that is absolutely horrific. I was thinking about this all weekend. And wow, I mean, I would be in prison today, no doubt about it. I'm going to leave it there. God bless every one of you. Pray for this country. Be training. Get ready. God bless.